We do have new reporting this evening after the terror that played out inside the Fort Lauderdale airport on Friday. Tonight, authorities telling ABC News the suspect's original plan was to arrive in New York City on New Year's Eve. TMZ obtaining this video inside Terminal 2 showing the gunman pulling out his weapon and then firing. You can see the passengers behind him in the terminal hiding behind carts, others simply frozen in place. But tonight, was Florida his original destination, and was he influenced by ISIS? Here's our chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross.
As Esteban Santiago made his first appearance in court today, authorities told ABC News that his initial intended destination was not Fort Lauderdale, but New York. That he had made a reservation to fly into New York City on New Year's Eve, but then, for an unknown reason, canceled it. Instead, Santiago booked a $278 one-way ticket to Fort Lauderdale, where, as this video obtained by TMZ shows, he unleashed 34 seconds of terror, pulling his gun out of his waistband and opening fire. As he continues out of view, panicked passengers, many of them elderly, ran for cover, hiding behind baggage carts. Police say Santiago emptied his 9mm semi-automatic handgun and then reloaded to keep shooting. 5 people were killed, 6 more wounded, in a scene of carnage that friends and family today say could have been prevented.
He was having some mental problems, that he wasn't feeling all right.
His former girlfriend, Michelle Quinones, says Santiago became unhinged after a deployment to Iraq in 2010, where he said 2 friends in his National Guard unit were killed. But she says he couldn't get help from the Veterans Hospital in Puerto Rico.
And they did nothing. They didn't do anything.
And Santiago's life in Anchorage, Alaska was falling apart. Court records show he was arrested for trying to strangle his girlfriend, but instead of jail was sent to anger management courses. In November, Santiago went to the Anchorage FBI office to say he was hearing voices about ISIS. But after being briefly hospitalized for a mental examination, agents returned his handgun, saying they found no connection to terrorism.
Wow, it would seem there were warning signs here. Brian Ross back with us tonight. And Brian, you've learned that this evening the FBI is now going through Santiago's computer.
That's right, David. They recovered it from a pawn shop in Alaska, and they're going through it to determine if his claims that he was in touch with ISIS is a fact or another one of his delusions, David.
Brian Ross back with us tonight. Brian, thank you.